Good afternoon, my dear students. Today we are going on to next chapter in biology, that is our environment. Okay, just think about Earth on which we are living. We are living in a unique planet known as Earth. There are different types of facilities are available on Earth, including land, water, air. Okay, so just think about the solar system. We already studied solar system in last year classes and all. So solar system consists of 8 planets. The sun will be in the center. So the position of Earth is in third. Third position is Earth position. So why have you ever thought about that? Why Earth is in third position? Why? Because if Earth is in the first position, the Earth will be too hot. We cannot live because it will be near to the sun. Suppose if Earth is last, like in Neptune, if Earth is last, then what will happen? The Earth will be too cold. We cannot live on Earth. So now let us see what are the features of Earth. So let's see here. Earth is a unique environment. Unique means only on Earth we can see different types of plants and animals, and other facilities are available only on Earth. So just see, the Earth is formed 4.6 million years ago. Billion. Okay, 4.6 billion years ago. And the first line came into existence 3.8 billion years ago. Okay, once again I am telling, this Earth is formed 4.6 billion years ago, and the first living form came on Earth, that is 3 billion years ago. So Earth is a planet, is a unique planet. It contains basically 3 parts are there. Basically 3 things are there on Earth. You know that: land, water and air. So scientifically, according to biology, we will give names to that. So land portion on Earth, we will call that one as lithosphere. Lithosphere. Litho means land. Okay. Lithosphere means the land portion of Earth is known as lithosphere. Then hydrosphere. Hydro means what? Water. So the portion which contain a sea, ocean, stream, lakes, river, what all water bodies are included in the hydrosphere. And next is the atmosphere. Atmosphere means air. Air which contain different types of gases are the water vapor, that all constitute atmosphere. So three things are the lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. So we will see one by one. So now we are going to the first part of Earth, that is the hydrosphere. You know that without water we cannot live. From morning to evening, for different activities like drinking, bathing and so many other activities, we are using water. So without water, life is not there. So if you are taking Earth as a whole, that 71% of Earth is covered by water. So the water content of Earth is known as the hydrosphere. Hydro means what? That is, hydro means water. So 71%, if you are taking whole world, 71% is filled with water. So we can see different types of water bodies around us. Some are ocean, river, streams, lakes and reservoir. Reservoir means dams. Dams, we construct dams to store water. So whatever water bodies around us, that is known as the hydrosphere. So 71% of Earth is covered by water. So water, we can see water in 3 states. That is, first is solid state, that is ice. We can see water as ice caps, glaciers, mainly in Arctic and Antarctic region. Okay, so that is the solid content of water. And the liquid content is water bodies which can for drinking water or water for different purpose, that is in liquid state. And gaseous state of water is the water vapor. In the atmosphere, we can see a water vapor. Okay. So, water has some unique physical and chemical properties which support life. So, the 3 state of matter is solid, liquid and gas. So on, you can see on very hot days, water bodies help to reduce atmospheric temperature by absorbing heat from the sun. So one of the important advantage, important use of water bodies is that water bodies helps to reduce atmospheric heat from the sun. It will absorb heat from the sun, and during the during the night time the heat is absorbed, is returned to the atmosphere back. Such a regulation, such a intake and giving back, the regulation is very important for the survival of living organisms. So I told you the hydrosphere means it comprises different types of water bodies: ocean, river, stream, lakes, reservoir, tank, ponds, pool and ice cap. Okay, so you can see in there are two types of water. We can see fresh water and salt water. In the fresh water only little amount we can drink as drinking water, but salt water we cannot drink. But in that also so many living organisms are living. Another important quality is that water is a universal solvent. Solvent means the thing in which everything can dissolve. Suppose 90% of things will dissolve in water. If it is not like that solid, that will not dissolve, but mostly water is a universal solvent. Okay, another important point, water is the universal solvent. So it allows substance to dissolve in it. It acts as a bridge between outer membrane, outer environment and inner environment. Another point is that two-third, if we are taking our body in that two-third, two part, if we are dividing our body into three portion, two portion is water. Two-third of our body is water. So if you are seeing the cell, our cell, most 90% is water. Okay, then next point is that in the case of plants, nutrients, if you are giving fertilizers or any other nutrients we are giving to the plants, it is absorbed to the plant through roots with the help of water. Through the water only the nutrients will reach the plant body. Nutrients enter into the roots of the plants through water. So altogether, without water we cannot live. Without water we cannot live. All the animals and plants on this earth depend completely on water. Without water we cannot live. So we have to conserve the water.